Is Keith Thurman done with boxing? Will we ever see him again, at least at the elite level? I'm not too sure. Let's talk about it right here on Gym Boxing. This past Saturday, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao delivered Keith Thurman his first loss in a very, very entertaining fight. It was a split decision win for Manny Pacquiao, in which he knocked down Keith Thurman in the first round. He displayed very, very, very fast hands, some good skills, some good power, and he was very impressive for 40 years old, man. But the question I want to present is Keith Thurman finished with the sport of boxing? Does Keith Thurman still want to do this? Or did he just want that Manny Pacquiao payday, man, and it's time to go enjoy life? Let's talk about it. What up, fight fans? Gym Boxing family, this your boy Get a Mic. This is Gym Boxing. Welcome back to the Gym Boxing family. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up if you're part of the family. And if you're new to the channel, man, consider joining the family. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, that bell icon. That way you can be up in here as soon as I drop some content, man. And that way you can get up in the comment section. We chop it up, man. But anyway, I've been saying it for a while on a lot of videos in the past. Not only does Keith Thurman believe or at one point believed he's Floyd Mayweather, but one of the things is that Keith Thurman just really enjoys comfort. Okay, he really enjoys, he done went off, got married, and it seems like he just, got to a point where he feels like he's pretty much made it. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he reached a level of seniority in the sport of boxing and with PBC that it's time to kick back and enjoy all the fruits that come with, at one point being a great boxer. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, in my personal opinion, I think a lot of people saw that Keith Thurman, he was chasing the Floyd Mayweather fight. He was chasing the Manny Pacquiao fight. When Errol Spence Jr. came up on the scene back when he was 14, 15-0, when he was doing all that calling out of all the top fighters, Keith Thurman made it extremely clear that, he's not fighting Errol Spence Jr. Okay, Errol Spence, he went over to Sheffield, beat Kell Brook, got a title, and he wanted that work and wanted that smoke. And along with a lot of other welterweights, Keith Thurman definitely made it clear over and over again that he's not fighting Errol Spence Jr. Okay, now a big part of that, obviously, is that Errol Spence is the truth. All right, that's for one. Okay, this dude is definitely what he's all hyped up to be. He's definitely the real deal. And one thing is that everybody knows Keith Thurman doesn't like body shots. Okay, we know he don't like body shots. We seen it versus Luis Collazo. We just seen it versus Manny Pacquiao. And at the moment I'm doing this video, I'm uploading my reaction to that knockdown too, so y'all can re-look at that. But one of the things with this whole situation is that once Keith Thurman, once he finished with the Sean Porter fight, once he finished up with the Danny Garcia fight and he went on that long layoff, it seems like Keith Thurman went into a very relaxed and comfortable state of being. He went in a very comfortable place, and that long layoff to me just kind of took away his hunger. It took away his hunger. At the end of the day, I know, us boxing fans, we want to see the best fight the best. We want to see warriors. We want to see, we want to see these guys go out there and give it their all, in return for our money. We put our money into the sport. We want to support these fighters and warriors and what they do. But you can tell Keith Thurman, he's like, man, I don't really too much like getting hit, man. Like, I know this sport of boxing thing. He always say I was bred for the sport. He always says, things like I was born to do this, and I'm a natural born fighter. But at the end of the day, man, the saying. It's hard to get up early and go jogging. I don't know the saying, but when you're sleeping on satin sheets, you know what I'm saying? And Keith Thurman has been sleeping on satin sheets, and it's been extremely hard for him to really get up and really compete at a high level, especially after this long layoff. You know, he got him a little pretty Indian girl now, and he's happy. You know, I mean, hey, big up to you, man. You happy and you found your happiness. But at the end of the day, us as boxing fans, as spectators, we're gonna be able to look at these things and tell whether or not you want to keep doing this. We can see. You know what I'm saying? We can see you dancing with your wife before the biggest fight of your life. We can see you got her arm in arm with you in the back in the locker room. You know what I'm saying, before the fight. You know, that's not a good look when you get ready to go to war. You know what I'm saying? You about to go to war. It ain't no problem, you know, having your wife there with you. I get it. You know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful woman. I understand it. You know, I'm right there with you, bro. But what I'm saying is that when you about to go to war, I'm like this. Hey, baby, here's you know, get the keys to this Mercedes, Bentley, or whatever. You know, do what you gotta do. Get dressed or whatever. You know, here's your tickets. Blah 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 blah. Do your thing. But I gotta go to war. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come into this arena separately. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come in through the back entrance and do what you gotta do and go to your VIP seats or whatever. But me, I'm hungry. I'm about to bite down and I'm about to get this win. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no distractions, tunnel vision. I'm hungry. Manny Pacquiao is trying to take my food. He's trying to take my plate. But, you know, maybe Keith Thurman didn't see it that way. You know, maybe it's true. Maybe he was gambling with Adrian Broner the night before. We saw him on national TV in front of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, watch him eat ice cream before the fight, eating pizza and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, does Keith Thurman really want to do this? Does Keith Thurman, has he gotten to a point where he's financially secure to where he doesn't want to do this no more? And that's perfectly fine. You know, it's perfectly fine. You know, everybody in the sport of boxing, to my understanding, if there's any fighters or anything that watch this channel as well, I want to see you do the best you can possibly do in the sport financially, and I want to see all of these boxers leave in good conscience. You know, I want to see everybody leave with their faculties in place. I don't want to see nobody getting hurt. And then Keith Thurman, if you do not want to keep doing this, if you do not, you know, feel like you got that hunger in you to do it no more, which is very obvious to the boxing fan, then you probably should just hang it up, man. You know, and I've never been the type of person to tell a boxer when to hang it up, because if you look at Manny Pacquiao, this dude is 40, going on 41 at the end of this year, and this dude came out there so hungry. He looks so hungry, and I said this before the fight. I said this in my keys to victory. I said this in my, you know, post weigh-in and all that good stuff I was talking about. Manny Pacquiao looked like he had the camp of a lifetime at this age. He looked in big time shape. Manny Pacquiao looked ready to come out here and show up the young lion, and that's exactly what he did, man. I was so thoroughly impressed with the way Manny Pacquiao came out here and performed. It was such a breath of fresh air, and not only because I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, because I'm a big Manny Pacquiao fan. That's always, and y'all know on this channel, I've always rocked with Manny Pacquiao for years, okay? What I'm saying is that the manner of which he performed at this level and at this age it was nothing short of amazing. And I'm not even gonna lie, especially because I felt like the other fights on the card were subpar. You know, the Ugas fight, it was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? The Lipinets fight and the other young guys, the bantamweight dudes that was fighting. It makes you feel good when you get to the main event and you get that kind of performance, because that's at the end of the day what we paid for. You know, what if it would have been the main event would have been trash? It would have been a lot of hugging and holding and running, and we wouldn't have got no good action. And maybe, you know, one of the undercard fights might have stole the night. You know, I'm sure a lot of people that paid for it would have been mad, man. But, you know, the fact that Manny Pacquiao came out with such fast hands, explosive power at this age, and he brought the fight to Keith Thurman. I mean, even you know, you can tell he kind of punched himself out. He got a little bit tired in the second half, man. But hey, the man is 40 years old. He deserved to get a little tired in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But the way he came out there with that energy like that, man, is man, and that's why I feel like, you know, boxers that play basketball, in my personal opinion, I think always have an advantage, because basketball, and that's what I do too, or I used to play a lot of basketball, your stamina is really good and your footwork is really good if you play basketball, and that's what Manny Pacquiao has. He has excellent footwork, man. So is Keith Thurman done with the sport of boxing? I highly doubt he's going to actually retire or anything like that, but I definitely think it's over for him at the high level, fighting at an elite level. And then if he never came back, man, or if he said, you know what, I'm getting ready to hang it up and take, and go off into different business ventures after boxing, I won't be surprised and I won't be upset, man. So y'all drop your thoughts down in the comment section. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up for your boy. Please hit the thumbs up for your boy. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Drop your thoughts down in the comment section. I appreciate all the brothers and sisters that support the channel. Much love, peace, and blessings to all the brothers and sisters. And this your boy Get a Mic. This is Jim Boxing, and I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace.